Welcome to the morning show. It is a Monday at 6:14. A little bit of a late start, but we apologize for that. It's okay. No worries there, Sam. We could be. It's Monday, man. It takes a while to get things warmed up, right? But we hope you had a good weekend. I hope you are all doing very well and you got a bunch of rest. Sam, quickly, I'm sorry, that last song. I know you have an announcement to make for that one. Sponsorship. What do you got?
You know what? Okay, it's a Monday. I need to sort out this folder. Why
is it paper?
On that.
What year are we in?
You know what? And there's a folder. There's paper. Like, let's get on this, people. Let's go.
Okay, it was XOXO, though, by Somi, who I've said, honestly, Sam, I think she's the prettiest, like, the most attractive Korean person there is.
Whoa, strong statement.
I know. I mean, I'm on the Han So-hee kind of bandwagon. I think, of course, Lee Min is probably the best-looking Korean male. If not, I'm a V guy for BTS. Obviously, everybody knows my bias with Jennie Kim, but if you kind of throw in all the major Korean players in here, I'm going to go Somi, best-looking Korean.
She's half Caucasian, right?
I think she's from Amsterdam or Netherlands, or dad's Netherlander or whatever.
Netherlander?
Yeah,
is that a thing?
That's not a thing. she is half something. And the combo looks amazing. Stunning.
Yeah, she's super cute.
I'm gonna put her my number one.
All right.
And I don't like when she dyes the hair though blonde. I like when she goes black hair. That's you got me. Prescribe. Sold.
I like how your top choices are kind of like all over the place, looks wise. They're not one similar look. Han So-hee, Jennie, Somi, they all look very different.
Yeah. Han So-hee is a really kind of Asian feature. I wouldn't say Jennie is even...
For some reason, also.
I don't even think Jennie is like textbook pretty. I think she's okay. I mean, she's okay. She's okay looking, but she's not textbook. She's not like, oh my God, we got to get this girl as a model.
Right.
There's a lot of attitude that makes Jennie as appealing as she is. And then again, maybe a lot of it is the hype. I mean, I don't want to say anything too bad about you guys and being Koreans or anything like that, but the hype is really kind of the awareness. All of a sudden, we're seeing either Koreans are getting better looking, or we're just getting more aware of them being as good looking as they are. And I don't know what to do. You tell me, you're the Korean one?
We can't not talk about the cosmetic industry side of, that plays into it as well. Although the ones that you mention, I don't think I think they're natural.
So not a lot of Kylie Jenner, Kendall Jenner-ish
walang alteration
work there. Okay, yeah. Who do you think is the world's most beautiful people? Okay, we can't pick our own. You can't. You can't pick Koreans. I can't pick Filipinos. Who do you think the world's most beautiful people are?
This is so hard.
How's this hard?
I mean,
you've traveled.
Oh, you mean like a nationality? Not
yeah.
Oh my gosh. I mean, like country, or are we talking about a race?
Country, race. I really don't have any limitations to your answer here. I'm just more, who do you think, when you say world's most beautiful people, what do you come up in your mind? By the way, our phone number is 863-10899, by the way, if you want to give us a call and get yourself on the show. Not really a topic, but since we were on the whole Somi so beautiful, what would you throw in there as an answer?
I mean, obviously, this is not like a looks thing, because you go to certain continents, the look kind of bleeds into like a bunch of countries. They all kind of look similar. But I think I think there is something to the whole like effortless chic of the French. Parang how they put themselves together, just casually tossing in,
the French are good looking.
Yeah, but it's not even about the look. I think it's just the vibe.
I think geography plays a huge role in this, because diversity is a major player in beauty. And now I'm going to go kind of with the aesthetic, the look, the actual physical traits. for example, I know a population of people called Kabil, and they're out of Northern Africa.
Oh.
And they're situated so perfect Mediterraneanly that, you know, they have they have a deep French history. They've got a strong Arab influence. They have a North African geographical location. And then, of course, the proximity to Europe. And then when you get kind of all of that put together, what you get is a variety of look that's so intensely beautiful.
Like it's all mixed into their one look.
Yeah, I mean, like one person, like you could have your look and then your sibling look completely different. Completely different. It's like completely different parents, the way they look. But both of them are so intensely beautiful because there is so much variety in the Kabil, I don't know, genetic code or whatever it may be. But they're just like stunning people.
Googling.
And it's at a country called Algeria, which is in North Africa. Man, but it's a region. Like it's a small kind of region, coastal region that create this people. And my God, like, wow, they're so beautiful. Let's take a call here, 863-13899. By the way, again, good morning. Thanks for being here. It is a Monday. Appreciate it. And we'll take our first. Good morning.
I think we kept him waiting for too long. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. We lose him. Okay, all right. So go give me. So you go in French.
Yes.
I'll go.
The effortless vibe.
I'll go Candle.
Did you just read about these people and wanted to show off or something?
No, I didn't just read about these people. I came across them about maybe a year ago, give or take, and I was like, oh my God, like everybody's just so good looking. It's crazy.
Hi.
Good morning.
Hello, Korean.
Okay.
What?
Korean.
Well,
You're going Korean.
Yes.
why is that?
And is it the wave? Is it the Korean wave that you're going for? Is that, why Korean?
No, they're really pretty.
I mean, are you talking
Sam's
about?
not convinced.
Are you talking about somebody in particular? Is that why you're saying Korean?
K-pop.
Okay.
Get the hell off the show.
K-pop group.
Get out. Get out. Monday's not for the stupid. Thursday's for the stupid. Monday, not for the stupid. By the way, speaking of not for the stupid, Senator Bam Aquino is going to be on the show in about 40 minutes, as he usually is on Mondays at 7 a.m. Oh. Brilliant senator of ours. Sorry, what?
I got to put my thinking cap on.
Oh, right. Yeah, do you get intimidated when Bam is here because he's so smart?
I do feel like, okay, you need to get it together. You know? Just like being all the kalat and Monday, whatever. Like, no, just get it together.
Maybe we shouldn't have him on Mondays. Like, we should have kind of a bit of warm up with our mentals before we get somebody as smart as Bam on the show. Now, of course, Bam and I have been going back way, way long ago. We did a TV show together. I would say 23 years ago, Bam and I did a TV show together. So I've kind of been exposed to him a lot. But yeah, he'll be here a little bit later at 7. And we'll talk about a bunch of stuff. We're on till 9 o'clock, everybody, by the way. Let's get some music going here because that's what we owe you. And we want you to stick around till 9. It's Magic 89.9. Good morning, everybody. It's just there at 6:35 on a Monday morning with Senator Bam joining us at 7 o'clock. It'll be the three of us as we do on Mondays. Sam O in studio. Any announcement for that one, Sam? Or
no, we're good.
A little bit later.
Yeah.
A lot of people on their way to work right now. And of course, the congestion I've heard is worse than ever. No real solution, I guess, to the traffic problem that we have. And you know, one of the great solutions, at least some years back, is the whole work from home thing. And I don't know how prevalent that still is in Manila specifically, because the more people that stay at home, the less congestion out there. Obviously, you get to probably spend more time with your family. You don't have to drive an hour and a half to 2 hours a day to get home. So real big plus in the kind of the family context. But I'm not sure how many people are still working from home. And if you are, or maybe how about this? If you're no longer WFH, can you give us a call and let me know, are you happy about it? Are you sad about it? I mean, I'm assuming the great majority of people want to work from home.
Yeah.
Unless you're very social. Like a big part of who you are and your happiness is interacting with others. Maybe there's some good-looking people at the office that you want to kind of hang out with, and rather than stay home alone at in your house or condo, apartment, wherever you live. So work from home group, you're no longer doing it. Give us a call. Are you good about it? Are you unhappy about it? Should we go back to it? I think it would definitely help with the congestion. Let's take our first. Good morning.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Hey.
Hi, good morning. Who's this?
This is Lloyd.
Lloyd.
Hey, Lloyd. What's going on, brother?
I missed this, huh? I quite miss calling you guys.
I miss hearing from you guys too. It's been a while, man, since we've done the show in its regular state, and yeah, even the work from home thing killed us, right? I mean, while we were doing the radio show from home, knowing that you guys weren't out on the streets, obviously you are our customers, you are our guests, so it's nice to have that level of congestion out there for us. But what about for you? Were you WFH these past few years?
Yeah, I've been working from home since pandemic. Unfortunately, or not really unfortunate. I don't know how to put it, but we're in hybrid mode. Well, I guess I'm one of the few lucky ones to still have it in hybrid.
So how many days out of the week are you home?
I go to the office like twice a week.
Oh,
then 3
not
times at the office.
bad.
Okay, so here's the number one question.
I actually work in your building, in the studio.
You work in
Okay,
our
so here's
building?
The same building.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, you live in the same building you work in?
No. Actually, the studio is where I work.
He
in
lives
the same building of the
he
studio.
works in Paragon.
Paragon, yeah.
Okay, sorry, didn't get that from that. Okay, so hey, here's my number one question, and I think really this is the million peso question, right? Are you more productive in the office, or are you more productive when you're at home?
To be honest, at home.
Really?
That's impossible.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm surprised too. How come?
When you're in the office, you get a lot of, people to talk to. Like your office mates are there. You get to, there's some gossips. There's some coffee breaks. Actually, when at home, you don't notice the time. You just keep on working. There's no really people who get up at 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So we just keep on working until emails are there, until there are emails to answer, there are calls to attend to.
So you're less productive at the office, you're more productive at home because of the office gossip. You're talking to all of your friends. Working from home, I worked from home for a bit, and I talked to a lot of people at home. Her name was Alexa and Netflix and all of those things that distracted me from doing my job. Work from home, to say somebody's more productive, that's really wild. But hey, thanks, Lloyd. Appreciate your call. Have a good day.
Thank you, Lloyd. Bye.
All right, bye. 863-10-899. I mean, again, I don't know how many of you guys are hybrid, still work from home, no longer work from home, but let's talk about some pros and cons of it, and maybe you're a little bitter that it's gone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, this is Eugene.
Eugene.
I'm working hybrid.
Can you turn off your radio, Eugene? From the house, if you're listening from the home. Yeah,
Not know
wherever
this
you
yet.
are. What?
Yeah. It's not wild how people
Can you
don't
hear
know
me
this yet. Yeah, we hear you. Okay, go ahead.
All right, yeah. I am more productive in the office.
Right. I mean, because I would think so. Just, as Mo mentioned earlier, when you're home, there's Netflix, there's the bed. I'm going to go cook something and have a leisurely lunch, that kind of thing.
Pornhub. It's all going to really take away from my attention span. And then at the office, there are other people watching you if you're working. Most people have a boss. Like, you could be a boss, but there's a boss ahead of you, and there's a boss ahead of that person. And if everybody's in the same building, you could get caught at one point by your boss's boss, and the whole hierarchy, chain of command. So, I would expect more productivity at the office because more eyes are on you.
Well, yep, that's one. Well, in my case, because I have 3 kids, so it's going to be a mess at home.
That too, yeah. If you have kids, yeah. So, what's your situation now? Are you hybrid?
I'm hybrid, yeah. In fact, I'm on my way to bring them to school.
Oh.
And afterwards, I'll be heading right to the office.
Hey, have we changed that much from those years? How many parents were taking their children to school back in the old day, and we were talking about worse stuff? And then these people, what do? They send you text messages. They send you social media posts of they grew up on this show. So thank you for paving the way for the next generation of people that will call us in the next few years.
Hi, kids.
For sure.
Have a good day.
Morning, kids.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Nothing makes me feel older, though.
Then.
People send us messages saying how they went through.
Oh, my gosh.
It's when they give us the times, like, hey, Mo, listen through you throughout high school.
Yeah.
I'm a lolo na ako. We got a bunch of calls here. 863-10899. We're talking about days gone by. The work from home. Is it completely extinct? Are you guys still doing it? What's the productivity levels look like? Good morning.
Hi guys, morning.
Hi.
Good time. Yeah, first of all, I just want to ask kasi hindi ko inabutan. Si Nico ba yung babalik?
Sa podcast, ha? Sa podcast.
Ramos. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, kala ko babalik na siya dyan eh.
Right. Which is well clarified.
Download the podcast. So
Yeah.
it's available for
Regarding the topic, I'm currently in an old way na office-based. But before nag-try kami ng hybrid, I'm more productive ng nasa office.
Yep. Two
Kasi
office, one home.
Like yun nga yung nasabi ni Sam earlier, yung lunch, ang daming nananakaw na oras sa kumpanya.
Mm-hmm.
Siguro the company can adjust KPIs na lang when di lang maka-less expense na sa office. So maybe adjust na lang yung KPI, higher productivity kesa yun kung gusto talaga nila mag-hybrid. Kasi kung
I think it's
same
really
pa rin
good.
yung target.
Yeah, I think that's a really good statement that I did not think about. If you guys want to work from home, there will be a deal that you would have to agree to maybe with the company that KPIs got to go higher if you want to work from home, because the anticipation, or at least the thought process, is you have more time on your hands. I know the clock starts sa atin, the clock starts at 9 until 5, but maybe you add an extra working hour kung nasa bahay ka, that not only your KPIs but even your working hours, because you're going to remove the whole travel time. Now, travel time is probably 2 hours on average, hour there, hour back on average, and likely more for people who live further out. But what if I met halfway, like if I own my business and I said, okay, instead of an 8-hour day, I'll pay you for a 9-hour day, but I expect these levels.
I'm sorry, what's KPI?
Key performance indicators, Sam. Come on, corporate talk. You and your boyfriend haven't had this conversation yet?
I'm not, like, I'm so, I've been away from the corporate thing for so long. Okay, key, what?
Korean performance intensity.
Yeah, kasi di ba actually yung sabi earlier ni caller, may gossip, coffee. Yun nga yun, nasa office ka na, may ang dami mong time, how much more nasa bahay ka.
Diba?
Imposible.
You're unsupervised.
Maging productive ka sa bahay ng same KPI.
I mean, I think some people manage, but it's much more challenging when you're home.
Yeah.
Or you can kind of do the thing with when we were doing online exams where, and I don't know how many schools did this, but I had to go through it a couple of times, where your camera is on. So your camera is on while you're working. So you're being somewhat recorded, or monitored. Now, I doubt there's a real human being standing there and watching you for 8 hours, because that is unproductive themselves. But if there were any questions on the productivity, were there any questions about your working hours, were there any questions on how much you're actually doing, I can always resort back to the footage. So, you're going to have to bend a little bit if you want to stick with the work from home. But I think working from home is still the superior option, especially considering some of the problems we have in our city. Have a good day, sir. Thanks for the call.
Thank you.
863-10899 is our phone number. Please, just call. Love to hear from you on this Monday morning. Good morning.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, till what time yung show nyo? Anong oras na po yung show hours?
6 to 9, sir.
Okay. By the way, I want to congratulate DJ Mo Twister for being part
DJ
of
Mo Twister.
My night.
Wait, what? What am I a part
I'm
of?
so sorry. I talked over what?
I'm going to say that it wasn't a good thing because he hung up. I'm saying, like, I want to congratulate Mo for being on the list of the worst human beings, and then it just hangs up.
How was there a recent development? What did we miss?
I don't remember being nominated for anything recently, so there's no congratulatory for me. If it were, it'd probably be a bad thing. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Who's this?
This is Cherry. I don't know, Mo, if you still remember Brandy.
The singer sitting up in my room?
No, the kid that used to call you like before pandemic. I don't know.
Are you Brandy? Because you said you're Cherry.
No, I'm her mom.
Oh, you're her mom.
Oh, your mom. Oh, hold on.
This
Mom,
song
of
is
course
a
I remember
jam.
Brandy.
Oh.
I'm her mom. She was like, just like 9. Ngayon, 13
Oh
na
my
siya. But she
gosh.
says hi.
Oh, so you're trying to make him feel old? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah. Guys, welcome back again. Anyway, I used to work from home since then, since the pandemic. Even before the pandemic. But ngayon, since I'm a single mom, mas productive ako sa bahay. Kasi hawak ko yung oras ko. Kesa yung nag-try ako mag-corporate, parang walang gana. Hindi ako productive.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm sorry?
What kind of work do you do?
Actually, freelance naman talaga ako. Pero nag-try ako mag-corporate. Pero hindi talaga siya nag-work for me. Hindi ko kaya.
Bakit? What do you find so distracting with the corporate
kasi
setting?
Parang walang mag-aasikaso kay Brandy. And then parang, kumbaga nasanay na ako.
Oh, so it's just basically your lifestyle. You know, you have to work and you also are a single mother. And got it.
You know what scares me? I'll tell you what scares me in a work context. The word freelance.
Why?
That terrifies me.
Why?
Because of the uncertainty.
But have you not been freelance for a long time, or were you always like being managed by somebody? Even when you were...
like I'm freelancing about a job I don't really care about that much. You know, like if I were a single mom trying to put life together and then I was freelance, that scares the hell out of me.
No, but I think when we say freelance, especially with what Cherry is telling us, it's basically like she doesn't have a boss. She's her own boss and she just does the gigs that she wants.
Baka wala ring benefits. Baka wala rin yung security na ito yung budget natin sa bahay for every month because ito yung sweldo ko. Like, all of that stuff scares the hell out of me.
Syempre, pag tinitignan naman yung budget mo as freelance ka, pag hindi talaga kaya, doon ka papasok kung saan mo gusto. Yep. Kung hindi talaga kaya. Pero since kaya naman, you go by, okay siya.
Good on
Pero
you.
kung nakikita mo hindi kaya ng budget, yun na, gagawa ka na ng ibang way.
Yeah.
Scary. Thanks for the call. Please say hi to Brandy for us.
Hi, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Morning.
Hi.
Oh, you're about to sing.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Mo.
Hey.
Good morning.
I'm also here.
Morning.
My name is Sam. Hi.
Hi, Sam.
Hey.
Yes. Yeah, I am listening to your show. I'm right now. So, two things here. So, freelancing and work from home. Before the pandemic, I was like working corporate setup. So, may side gig pa ako. So, that's like freelance. What Mo is talking about. So, work from home, okay siya kasi for me, kasi I, like 5 years ako nasa corporate world.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a pros and cons. Siguro in working as in freelance, siguro you have no security. Pero in corporate setup, marami siyang, you can like have yung time mo, sobrang madami ng distractions. I mean, like yung office gossips. And then...
How bad is this gossip? Like, how bad is this? Excuse me.
This keeps coming
kasi,
up.
pag nasa work from home ka kasi, like set up your
home office, yun yung para sa akin work for me kasi for the past 4 years siguro na naka-work from home ako. So, yun nga, walang traffic, walang office gossip, something like that. Walang masyadong maraming distraction in terms of spending some hours.
Putik, may traffic na tapos may chismis pa when you get to work. It's like everything is so slow.
Nobody's working.
Wait. Thanks for the call, sir. Appreciate it. Bam Aquino, by the way, is in studio. Maybe we should kind of extend this conversation out to him as well. Let me know when he's by a microphone. If not, I could play a song and set him up. You tell me. Play a song, set him up.
I wanna set him up properly. Just make sure that the audio is working and all that good stuff.
I got it. I read the body language.
Never heard this song on the show ever.
Oh, this is hot off the presses. Something new, first heard, as they say in the radio gig. It's Maggie Rogers. Good morning. Coming up on hour number 2 of the radio show here at 6:56. It's Maggie Rogers, and don't forget me, Good Times at 863-10-899 if you want to call us. And in studio, our very dear friend, especially on Mondays, Bam Aquino. Good morning, brother. Thanks for being here.
Hello. Good morning.
Hi.
Apologies for my voice. Medyo bumibigay yung boses ko, pare. So, I have to speak with my politician's voice today and modulate.
Modulating today.
Yeah, medyo naubos yung voice ko this
What
week.
happened?
Oh, I had like
Concert?
No, I was in Cavite, Bataan, and then Davao, and then Tarlac yesterday. So, across all of those speaking engagements, at some point, nawala na lang bigla. So, yesterday, I was like,
sick, Bam.
Sorry?
You could have called in sick today with us.
I know, but I was like, and miss out? Sam and Mo Twister talking about work from home. How can I miss that, diba?
You
could have done it
obviously
from
haven't
home.
been working from home.
Well,
Wow.
actually, but during the pandemic, I was largely stuck at home. Yeah. Kasi, I was a private citizen. Wala naman ako special passes nung time na yon or whatever, diba? So, I had to set up like a Zoom area. There's like a room on the near the garage. Actually, we set it up as my office, and I did all my business from there.
And I think that's really key. Like in all the conversations we've had, I think the idea is to make sure that you have a separate area where you work, which doesn't bleed into your home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oo, mahirap eh. And actually, ang maganda dyan kasi, so we actually live on the second floor. So dito sa garage and the first floor, like I literally escaped from my family to go down there.
Escape.
Kasi with 2 kids, di ba?
Oh yeah.
And Timmy naman at that time, she was actually she could go to the office, no. So she had a reason to go to the office. Eh ako, it was mostly meetings, and at that time nobody wanted to meet with you. I mean, in person, right?
Right.
Nag-iingat sila.
Everyone's super cautious.
So puro Zoom, right? But after the pandemic, I feel I understand why a lot of companies, a lot of bosses want to see people in person. Kasi iba talaga yung interaction eh. Iba talaga. But when you talk to our countrymen with the cost of living, cost of transportation, hassle eh. Sobrang hassle to leave your home, di ba?
Once you tasted the convenience of like being able to get away with Zooming for everything, like why should we go through the trouble?
Going to meetings na naka-shorts ka lang. Diba? I'm sure si Mo Twister right now, naka-underwear lang yan, diba? Ayun na,
we have a visual.
See, we see his legs, diba?
Yeah.
Hey, man! Back in our ABS days, Bam, even in the news table, shorts underneath. I keep it real.
Really?
So I don't know how much you heard of the callers. We had a bunch of callers talking about their work from home experience. Some of them saying they're more productive. Some of them saying they're less productive. The ones that said they're more productive at home, it's because office chismis gets in the way. All of that socializing. But I mean, as somebody who's very close to small businesses, not as a business owner, but somebody who helped so many businesses get up and running in the country, especially during your senator time. What do you think that the productivity is greater in the office? I know you said the interaction is important, but is the chismis real? Like, it seems like that's the number one answer we're getting. Chismis is derailing in office productivity.
Chismis is real, but that interaction, that creates a team. That's that creates the
bonding
team. Diba?
experience.
Yeah, it's a bonding experience. So, so what's been happening, and I think I'm taking this from my wife who is in the corporate world, so kapag yung meetings, medyo updates or transactional, no? Did you do this? Is this done? Is it not done? Pwedeng Zoom na yon, di ba? But if it's a creative meeting, you have to come up with a new campaign, you have to come up with a new idea, then probably you gotta meet. So, more than 100% work from home or 100% work from the office, parang pinipili mo na, ano ba yung mga meeting na pang Zoom and ano ba yung mga meeting na kailangan magkaharap kayo, di ba? And then, as a business owner or as the boss, you're kind of more sensitive these days. Because just to get to work, man, grabe, it's really tough. Just to get to work, yung presyo, how much it costs, di ba? And I won't name them, pero the ride-sharing apps these days, they're kind of expensive.
Oh my gosh.
Sobra.
Yeah.
Di ba?
It is ridiculous how much we're spending on transportation.
Yeah,
really.
Transportation, food, you gotta dress up and everything. So, I guess that's the compromise, di ba? Wag naman yung completely hindi na tayo nagkikita. Because for me, it's hard. It's difficult to come up with ideas together if you don't even see each other. Di ba? Pero kung tatanungin mo lang naman ako kung nagawa ko yung trabaho, hindi, tawagan mo na lang ako, di ba? Zoom na lang.
Yeah.
And a lot of the Gen Z, because I think we're all, like, I'm actually, ano ba ako?
I don't even know anymore. Like, what are we?
We're Gen X. No, I'm Gen X.
Okay.
I think Mo is Gen X. Maybe Sam's millennial. I'm not sure.
No, we're all in the same swimming pool here.
Okay, Gen X. This is a Gen X show. So Gen X definitely wants to see your face, di ba? Yung millennial kaya pa yung half-half, but the Gen Z and the Alpha, they're actually more comfortable working through a screen.
Right.
Yeah. So a lot of the guys I work with, the Gen Z, they prefer work from coffee shop actually.
Which I also find distracting. I cannot.
You can't do it?
Can't do that, man.
No.
Hindi
Can't do the
kaya?
coffee shop.
Yeah, no.
Oh, but a lot of people would rather work from coffee shop.
And I see them. You're right. They're everywhere. But I just don't get anything done at a coffee shop. I try.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't
it's
like hide
hard.
in a corner, put on the earphones and do a call there?
I'll pretend that I'm, doing work, but I'm not really getting much done. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't like that
coffee
person.
shop,
Like, I don't like
pang-kape.
the person who does the coffee shop. By the way, we're talking about cost. Coffee in the coffee shop?
Oh my gosh.
There's cost
that
there.
too. Ang mahal.
Dude, but kaya mo naman you can buy one and then 4 na oras na yun.
That's true. Okay, yeah.
Diba?
Parang,
Oo.
You have to get your money's worth. Diyan ka na. All
And
day ka na dyan.
When I was still like in the startup universe, like in 2008, that's what we would do. We would buy one brewed coffee sa Starbucks sa Green Hills. At that time, less than 100 pa yun, di ba? This is like a long time ago.
Which is like the most basic.
And yung pinakamura, di ba? And yun na yun for 4 hours. Para lang di ka palisin ng security guard. Di ba? Although, I have to say though, in the book of Schultz, the guy who put up Starbucks, it says there that in all the Starbucks, hindi ka pwedeng palisin.
Oh, is that a rule of thumb?
That's what the book says.
That's what the book
But there were a few times, mag-order ba kayo, sir? Di ba? Magsi-CR lang ba kayo, sir? May ganun di ba? But the book says, the founder says, hindi mo naman pwede labas yung libro. Excuse me sabi ng founder, hindi ka pwede magpalis sa Starbucks, di ba? But, I went through that. I went through having, like, this was your office, di ba? You had your meetings there, you did your work there, you occupied one table for 4 hours. Nagawa ko na rin yun. So, I get it. I get the... meron kang sa labas ng bahay mo, maglalakad ka ng siguro 2 blocks, may coffee shop doon. And doon ka na. Di ba?
Okay. Parang change of scenery.
Work mode, di ba? And you get to do all your meetings there, di ba? That's how I think the Gen Z would prefer.
Yeah.
I'm feeling Starbucks managers all across the city are driving right now. I'm like, shut up, policy.
Well, ito another one talking about mga coffee shops. Okay lang naman mag-CR sa mga coffee shop, di ba? Or kailangan may bilin ka?
I mean, I do it. I'll go for it. If they give me the side eye or maybe even tell me like, you're not allowed, then whatever. But I'm gonna take my shot.
If I see the same face every day, some of us have very clockwork movements when it comes to our body. If I see the same person coming to the same shop every morning knowing that it's getting abusive, then I'm like, okay. But the random Sam O celebrity who wants to walk in or random senator who wants to walk, by all means, use our restroom.
Thank you.
But if I see the same face at the same time at 11 a.m. all the time, then I already know I'm kicking him out.
So, I think coffee shops these days, I think a significant number of people in coffee shops these days are actually working.
And there's many of them popping up. There's, coffee shops everywhere.
Yeah. It's good though.
I wonder if we ever get the Amsterdam version of coffee shops, Bam, in this country, but likely not going to happen in our lifetime.
Oh, it will. I think it will.
What's the Amsterdam version?
No, with marijuana. I think it will.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Sa Pilipinas, you think at some point we'd see that?
There are bills in Congress now. Not recreational though. Medical use. So medyo malayo pa siguro yung recreational. Pero yung medical use of marijuana, there are a few bills in Congress and the Senate for that. During my time, there was actually a group that was lobbying for it. And in fairness, they were like parents of kids with epilepsy and kids with different problems, no. But I turned them down. I turned them down. It's a very difficult conversation, and I said, drugs, ang gulo ngayon when it comes to our country, and I don't think this bill is gonna pass at this time. But now there is actually a push for it. For medical use, no? And pag nag-medical use na yan, maybe a few more years, abot ka na sa recreational use. I'm not sure if I'm for that though. I'll be honest, Mo. I'm not sure if I'm for recreational use.
Bam, we talked about this, I don't know if it was a week ago or 2 weeks ago, Sam. See, I don't drink, okay? So I'm against all mind-altering stuff you put in your body. But I think there's a pretty big chunk of people that would agree that alcohol is probably more dangerous than marijuana anyway in terms of its effect on people, the aggression, the variety of drunken people that you get. And I think if it were going to be recreational, well, sorry, my bad.
What's that?
Uh-oh. That's my computer telling me my volume is too loud. But when you get this age and you've been doing this job for 30 years, you can't hear anything anymore. So I just gotta pump it up. But I mean, I don't know. I think alcohol is more dangerous. I think marijuana's got a worse reputation. So I'm not sure if I'm for or against it. I'm kind of against it personally, all of it anyway. But interesting, you said you're not sure if you're for it or not.
I'm not sure. So when I was in the US last year, so I was there for 4 months. Nasa gilid ako ng Yale University. Okay, so the university is like across the street. And I'm on the street with the commercial establishments. Nandun yung Starbucks, nandun si, what's this burger place? Managito na yun sa Pilipinas.
McDonald's, Burger King.
Not In-N-Out. Basta, that other burger
Shack.
place. Shake Shack. Oh my God, how could I forget? So, Shake Shack right 3 doors down from my apartment. And on that row, at least like 3 or 4 smoke shops.
Really?
Yeah. And so my row, paglabas mo, and you're just walking to the grocery or walking to the church, which is on the other side, talagang amoy marijuana yung buong street na yun. And I heard that in a lot of schools, like a lot of universities, ganun din. Like the establishments outside, lahat amoy marijuana. Of course, legal na sa Connecticut. Diba?
Yeah.
And one funny thing there is, so I was an international fellow, so parang international student yung status mo. And we had an orientation by the university. Okay. And they said, oh, by the way, you're here on a J1 visa. And in the US, marijuana is legal on a state, tama ba to mo? On a state level.
State by state basis.
But not on a federal level. And because you're here on a federal visa, it's illegal for you.
Oh.
So do not go to any of these smoke shops. Okay? And then yung mga ibang co-fellow ko na taga-Europe nagtitinginan, oh, they're a little late in telling us this announcement kasi mga 2 weeks into the program na yun, di ba? But yeah, it was shocking for me as a Filipino to see it being openly sold and smoked.
Yeah.
As in. Di ba? And honestly, I don't know if that's good for that society or not. I don't know mo kung nung tingin mo dyan sa America. Is it good for...
Again, I'm not I don't do it. So every time I smell it, I'm like, ugh, because I always think there's going to be some weirdo next to me or somebody who's kind of lit next to me. And I don't know. That's such a personal thing for me. And I sometimes wonder if it ever gets legalized, recreational marijuana in this context, legalized in Manila, Philippines in general, what that would even look like. I mean, it's not going to look like the way we see it in other countries because the U.S. looks completely different from the Netherlands, which looks completely different, say, maybe from Canada. And I expect it to be like a guy standing next to a jeepney. He's got a box and he's just selling it like you would cigarettes. Like we have to still incorporate how cigarettes are sold here. And then maybe that's what it's going to look like if you're marijuana or maybe you guys, if you ever make it back to the Senate, when you guys pass this bill that you can use it for recreationally, it would only be at coffee shops, the way I think the Netherlands does it. Where, okay, fine, you can use it, but it's got to be in this establishment only.
Because parang how it's set up here in this country is like you could maybe peddle it off the streets. Parang ganon.
Right, because that's what it is. Like here in the U.S., you can just kind of walk around. Now, I don't see anybody selling it on the streets, but that's not how things are sold anyway around here.
Right.
Pero sa atin, diba, that's how a lot of stuff is sold. And I wonder if it's going to be out in the open like that or, again, regulated to just being in quarters. We go back to the whole coffee shop conversation. You're sitting there and that's the only place that you can have it.
I don't think it's going to pass here. I don't think so. Yung medical, palagi ko malapit na yan. Pero yung recreational, kutob ko hindi yan mapapasa dito. We tend to be more conservative than we think we are, actually. Pagdating sa mga laws ng Pilipinas. No? And,
that for sure. Because, I mean, there are a couple of things where we're really conservative about, right?
Yeah,
I mean, where are we on divorce?
We're the last country without divorce.
Yeah.
Let's not. Are we gonna get into this? Wag muna. Hindi pa ready yung boses ko.
Masyadong hard.
Yeah. We'll take one call here. We'll take a call here and then we'll take a commercial break because we got somebody on hold. Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
Hey.
Natuwa lang ako na takatak. Jute by takatak. Katawa lang yun. Thank you.
Oh, that's it. Okay, thanks.
Okay, brilliant. Okay. Let's
na-imagine niya yung scenario na may takatakin. Natuwa siya enough to call, di ba?
We'll take a break because we are running a little bit behind. But Bam in studio. And Bam, thanks for being here, considering the voice issue that you're having. Appreciate it so much. When we come back, we'll have more conversation and your calls at 863-10899. Don't go away.
Magic 89.9's Good Times in the Morning.
Let's play.
Today's best music, Magic 89.9. It's 7:18, second hour of Good Times, and Bam Aquino is in the Magic Studios.
You know what I really love about, what just happened off air, I don't hear what's going on Magic. I don't hear the commercials. I don't hear anything. This gives Sam and I a chance to talk. And when she tells me the time remaining left before we actually get on air, it's like live television, action, 3, 2, 1, action. But we do ours in 15-second increments. So she's like 15 seconds, 20 seconds before we get back on air. And then I hear Taylor Swift and my God, like just the body language on me and the happiness on my face.
A true Swiftie.
Sets me up perfectly for this. So hour number 2 of the show. Thanks for being here, everybody. 8631. We're going to need you. 0899. Give us a call. I was reading an article here. 50% of men say they can land a passenger airliner in the event of an emergency.
Okay.
Really?
You know how effing hard that is to do as somebody in the aviation industry. But 50% of men says, I got this.
Wow.
If, in the event of emergency. Of course, they're delusional. But maybe that's machismo. Maybe that's watching enough movies and going, yeah, I could do that. There's probably somebody who's going to help me out, air traffic control, whatever it may be.
Someone's going to whisper in your ear, diba? Pull this knob. Ay, mali pa. Twist the knob. Pull the lever.
Computerized. I'll be fine. But imagine, it's not just any airplane. Like, look where I'm sitting. Bam, I don't know if you know where I'm sitting, but I am sitting on an aircraft simulator right now as we speak. You see this? This is a yoke.
Oh.
I am literally, like, there are gauges here right next to me, and this whole thing, when I'm not on the radio, is actually an airplane simulator.
Cool.
And
that is very cool.
I love that stuff. There's no way in hell I could pull this off. Now, maybe if it were a 2-seater Cessna, maybe I'll be able to do it with all of my simulator time. I've got like 800 hours on the sim right now as we speak. Maybe I'm not going to kill everybody. Airliner, absolutely no idea how I'd be able to pull that off. Now, Bam, when you first walked in studio this morning, you talked about your voice, and I said, hey, well, what happened to you? And you said, okay, I went to Cavite, I went to this, I went to that, I went to like 10 different places, all in a day, and now you're on the radio. And I know you're not a sitting senator as we speak, but I always thought I could do that job. I could be senator. That's easy. I got this. Especially when I see some of the other ones, like Robin.
Robin naman.
You cannot tell me that he's doing a better job than me. I got this. So I was always confident. And then all of a sudden you tell me what your day looked like, and I'm like, maybe I don't got this.
Dude, one thing na nag-translate from the video game world to the real world. Okay, and I'm not sure for me.
Yeah.
For me.
As a senator, you mean?
No, as a person.
Okay.
As a person. Okay. So, Mo and myself and a lot of males out there play a lot of first-person shooters. Okay?
Yeah.
And surprisingly, when I went to the actual gun range, I actually did well. Because the mechanics are like similar and the idea is similar.
The reflexes, it's almost in our DNA when you play enough video games and you kind of then introduce into the real world. It's there.
Obviously, that's like pulling a trigger, looking at the sight, diba? It's different from a technical thing like flying a plane. But like, wala akong experience. I'm not a gun person, but I had to go to the range a few times. And during those times, kasama ko mga militar pa. And they're like, oh, Senator, not bad, not bad. I mean, syempre, tuwa ako, diba? Parang, oh my gosh, diba? But, I mean, I hit the bullseye.
No.
And maganda yung grouping ko. Oh, di ba? New term, right? Ano yung grouping?
Mean?
It's like when you shoot, like they're all in the same place. Di ba?
Oh.
Yeah.
You say you take like 3 or 4 shots. They're general, they're in the same kind of view. They're meant to be.
Yes.
They're kind of spread out all over the place accidentally.
So it's either all of the time I spent playing those video games, when I was young until now, or it's because I'm so inflexible. My shoulders are so inflexible. Hindi gumagalaw yung katawan ko, di ba? Kaya it's all in the same place, right? Di ba? But, like, they would ask me, oh, so did you do you really do this? Do you practice? I'm like, hindi, video games lang po. And natatawa naman sila, di ba? So that translated.
It depends what video game you're talking about. You play enough, what's the one where they're on the streets and they're just kind of shooting everywhere? What's that
Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto.
Oh.
You're Grand Theft Auto, and then you get to a range. The bullets all over the place. Like that.
No, but dude, you're probably using Flight Simulator. Tama ba?
I am.
You are, di ba? I mean,
it is very kind of
Flight Simulator like blurs the line between a game and an actual simulator, or it is already a simulator actually.
Yeah, like how close is this to the real thing? Do you know?
I would say it's pretty close to the real thing because you need to do everything correctly. Even the verbiage when it comes to, say, speaking to tower or speaking to ramp, all of that stuff is included. The level of difficulty you can curtail to how real you want it to be. I mean, that's just kind of the way it is. But yeah, I mean, here's what I wanted to ask you guys, though. And 863-10899 is our phone number. What do you think, Bam? What do you think, Sam? What's your I got this job? Like, you have no idea. Well, Bam, you brought up the shooting, but that was an activity. So let's talk about just in the context of a job. What job out there you'd be like, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. My number one for me, NBA referee. I'd be like, just put me on the court, baby. Got this. Technical, foul, bam.
You're out of there.
Get out of there. I feel NBA referee, I got this. I know all the hand signals. I know, considering everyone's probably considerably more taller than I am, no worries. NBA referee, feeling ko kaya ko yan.
Kaya mo.
Yeah. So 863-10899, you call us. You have no idea how to do the job, but if it ever came across, you got this.
Well, ito, yung baliktad. Yung akala mo kaya mo, pero hindi mo pala kaya. Because, we were all like TV hosts for a while, right?
Oh, right.
Yung pag nag-crossover ka to the artista world and to act, it's a very, very different thing from being a host.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
I know Mo acted a few times, diba? I did a documentary once. I don't know if Sam ever acted in anything.
I did a cooking show where there was some element of acting. Yeah.
Hirap, diba?
It's hard.
It's hard. It's really
my gosh.
hard.
And you know what's really, really hard? Modeling.
Oh,
not that I was like
I've never modeled.
But you know what when I say modeling, it's like taking pictures for like a TV show, like a poster or something like that.
Hello, I have seen you
But I find
You've
it
come
so
out in a lot of these
difficult.
spreads.
Because you think you just have to stand there, try and look pretty.
project.
But oh my gosh, it's like the most awkward thing.
It can't be
It's
harder
so
than actually
hard.
walking on the ramp, though. That seems terrifying.
Have you done that?
That
Do
straight
that.
line
Have you
and
done
then
that?
your body has
I
to do
have
all these
not.
kind of weird gyrations, and then you just turn like that. I can't do.
I can't do that. But
I feel like mas kaya ko yun.
yung
Than the
rumarampa.
standing and
But Mo, yung acting. How was your acting experience?
Oh, terrible.
Artista
Man, I
yan.
suck. But you know what's good? In my time during my acting days, everybody sucked. Like, there's only really one good actor of the group. Everybody else is trash. So we all suck together because, come on, back in those days, it was just about popularity and not really about your skills. Let's take some calls here because we got a bunch and I want to make sure we don't lose them. 863-10899. What is your I got this job? While Sam and maybe even Bam might think of another one where you don't really know much about it, but how hard could it really be? Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
May perfect example ako yung kay Bam.
What's that?
Kay Bam, yung sa interview ni Corina kay Robin Padilla, sabi ni Robin parang everyday gusto na niya mag-resign. Nahirapan na ata eh.
Oh, from music. Okay.
Sabay drop the mic.
He's just getting bored. You ever watch Robin and he's
Eh, mahirap
full
dun.
of-
Mahirap maging public servant.
wait.
Mahirap.
What is the challenge of being a senator that maybe not many people realize?
Oh, okay. So one challenge, and this is something, I enjoy not having to have now, is you have to have an opinion on everything. Because you're a senator.
you're
you're
still knowing.
Yeah. And you're not. And there are times I said, I don't know enough about this. But may expectation kasi na, pag tinanong ko about traffic, tinanong ko about insurgency, tinanong ko about hunger, dapat may alam ka. Sa totoo lang, as a senator, dapat talaga meron kasi you're a national figure, right?
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's really hard. And everything you say, everything you do, people are gonna scrutinize it. No, so there's difficulty there.
Yeah, we've all traveled. We've all traveled quite extensively. I think in the Philippines is my only experience where senators are so visible. Like, I can't name 5 American senators. I cannot.
no?
And I think your average person can name 10 Philippine senators easy. Easy.
That's because we're voted at large. So
Right, it's
most
not us.
countries are actually by region or by state in the US, diba?
Right.
Two per state in the US. Here we're voted at large, and that's a unique thing to the Philippines.
But that's also where your expectation problem comes in because you are so visible, you are so recognizable, you are so national that you better have an opinion about everything.
And honestly, if you want to be that guy, you gotta have, diba? You have to have something to say.
Sure.
You have to have some solution.
Yeah.
Kaya ka nga binoto para sa mga solusyon, diba? So that's a lot of pressure also.
863-10899. I got this job easy. So you have no idea what you're doing. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Hey.
Hi.
This is Gino.
Hi, Gino.
What's up?
I got this traffic enforcer. You really don't have to do anything. Tago ka lang dun sa
Sa puno? Hindi naman.
tago ka lang sa likod ng puno para pag may violation, hulihin mo lang. You don't even have to know what the violation is. Kasi pag, parang acting ka lang na, titikitan ko kayo, sir. Pero hintay mo lang na mag-abot ng pang-merienda eh.
So I'm assuming this happened to you recently, Gino.
A lot of times.
A lot of times.
Not just me.
Oo.
Yeah.
Nangyari
Meron
yan.
lang.
Yeah, just the other week sa asawa ko. Yan rin. Natago sa ilalim ng puno. Diba?
Sasabihin nila, sige sir, yung violation mo, gawin na lang natin ganito, yung mas mababa, yung 500 lang to, ganyan. Tapos, yun.
Gino, ano yung style mo kapag ganyan na yung conversation? Di ba, lahat tayo may kanya-kanyang style to get out of it, di ba? Ano usually yung mo?
Depende. Minsan, ko lang talaga eh. Parang, kasi usually, wala ka naman talagang violation. Gagawan ka lang. So, kung gusto mo akong tikitan, ditikitan mo ko. But, I don't care. Parang, sige, bayaran ko na lang.
You dare them to do their
pero,
job.
I'd rather pay yung, the fine. Kasi usually 500 or something like that. Kesa bigyan mo ng 200 o 300 yung enforcer.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
Good for you. Pero never ka pa, no? Never ka pa pinatakas na parang umalma ka tapos parang sabi sa'yo, sige sir, mauna na lang kayo.
Hindi.
Never?
Sen, meron na. Nung isang beses sa may Pasay, parang pinipilit niya na parang I wasn't allowed to change lanes pero broken lines eh. So pinagpilitan ko talaga, hindi, wala naman akong violation eh. And napagod na rin siguro makipagtalo sa akin. Sige, sir, next time na lang, wag nang ganyan.
Mag-ingat na lang po kayo next time. Ganyan.
Parang ikaw pa yung may utang na loob sa kanya, pero siya naman talaga yung tatanga-tanga.
Ayun. Gino, thank you. Salamat, Gino.
Thanks, Gino.
Gino.
Hello, may experience akong ganyan, pare. So, I was like first year ko pa lang in the Senate. First year ko pa lang. And wala pa kaming special plates. No? So it was just a regular plated car. Nakatint yung kotse. And yung instruction ko dun sa driver, sabi ko, wag mong sasabihin na nandito ako. Okay? Like, wag kayong magyayabang-yabang na, uy, excuse me ha. Si Senator Bam Aquino, kasama ko. Ganyan. Wag mong sasabihin yun ha. Wag kang magaganyan. Okay? Ayoko ng ganyan. Okay? So, parang ganyan. So, U-turn, hindi naman mali, hinuli kami, fine. So, doon lang ako sa likod. So, yung conversation naririnig ko, sabi, sir, ganyan, may U-turn. Hindi, wala naman nung violation. I guess napansin na yung sasakyan, nakatint. So, the traffic enforcer says, sino po yung nasa loob? Eh, di ba yung instructions, huwag sabihin, ay, hindi ko po pwedeng sabihin. Hindi, sino po yung nasa loob? Hindi ko pwedeng sabihin. Hindi sir, sino talaga yung nandyan? Ay, bawal nga pong sabihin. O sige na, umalis na nga kayo. Sabi ganyan. So sabi ko, ano nangyari? Pinalis ko tayo. Bakit? Kasi hindi ko sinabi ko sino nandito. Pinalis ka. Ganyan.
Wow, okay, we just found out
Bagong
another
style.
way to go about this.
Exactly. You know how many people listening right now with tinted windows are going to use that whole
Bawal pong
exchange that
sabihin.
you just said in the hopes that somebody thinks it's a VIP in the back.
Pero ba't
That's
ako,
awesome.
I'm like Gino. I'm like, hindi, bayaran na lang natin. So, huwag na tayo makipagbayaran na lang natin. Diba?
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Sam, okay, I was going to throw one out there to you, but let's take another call and I'm going to throw one out and you tell me if you think you got this.
Okay.
Good morning.
Hi.
Morning, guys.
Good
Morning.
Yeah, first of all, I have a question muna. Kasi not anyone can get away with like that kay Senator Bam. Siyempre, depende sa kotse yan.
Tama.
Pwede ka ba malaman yung kotse mo, Sen
Ano
Bam?
ba yun? Nissan Zafiro. Tagal na ni. Zafiro, may ganun pa ba?
Zafiro.
Yeah. So medyo naman, I mean, 'di ba? Higher naman ang konti. Hindi naman yung tipong patrol, 'di ba? Or hindi naman Land Cruiser, pero at least medyo one step. Zafiro.
Okay. Going back to the topic, maybe I can do an easy voiceover, maybe sa commercial.
Pasample nga.
Sige nga.
Yeah, you say something like that, we're going to ask you to prove it because right now you're not proving it. So,
Sige nga, bentahan mo nga kami ng kape.
Actually, inihintay ko na to kaso wala akong mabasa ngayon. Pero I think, since kaya ako mag-modulate, medyo tingin ko doon ako mag
okay, hold on. Sam, get an announcement. Maybe like a CBB for a song or something. Let's get this guy a script. Because now he just claimed he can modulate. And, I'm not a modulator type of guy. I'm not the kind of radio
One
broadcaster,
sentence.
so I
Yung
wanna
madali lang. Madali lang.
This time check is brought to you by San Mig Light.
Ayun.
Yeah. What time is it right now? It is 7:33. You better not hang up. It's 7:33. This time check's brought to you by San Mig Light.
It's 7:33 in the morning. Again?
Sir, ano pangalan niyo, sir? What's your name, sir? Jack. This time check is brought to you by San Mig Light.
This time check is brought to you by San Mig Light.
You and Bam kind of sound alike, actually. It's not that far off. Yeah, you know what? I'll give you a 7.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Nice
Give you a 7.
one.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Thanks,
All
Jack.
right, thanks, Jack.
Good luck,
Have a
Jack.
good day, guys.
Okay, bye. You too.
Okay, Sam, here's my scenario for you.
Okay.
We are at a restaurant. Okay, let's say you and I are having dinner. And then next to us, we have a VIP. Bam Aquino's there. And the chef has got into an accident. Like a knife cut his finger.
Okay.
And he cannot perform his duties. But Bam is having dinner with Taylor Swift. And they need a doctor in the house to save the day. You think that you can go back into the kitchen, cook something up for Bam and Swift, that they're going to be happy with in the moment.
There's no way.
No,
No.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
First of all, akala ko sabihin mo, go back and stitch up the...
Kala ko nga, like, can I bandage
Oo,
the
the chef.
chef?
Hindi pa rin.
Maybe.
Kaya.
You're the cuisine girl of the like for all my friends. You're the one I know most who's really a true foodie. You've got cooking shows.
Okay, we're in a Korean restaurant.
We are. Thank you, Bam, for saving the day.
No.
We are at a Korean. We are at an all-you-can-eat samgyup. Can you save the day for Taylor Swift and Bam Aquino?
I think if we take it to a Korean restaurant setting, I might have a better shot at it. But I think what I realize is that I really like food. I enjoy eating it. Cooking it, though, I'm not particularly good at it. I just enjoy food a lot. Because there are some people who are natural cooks. A chef, by the way, I think is a very, very difficult job. So technical. There's a lot of heavy lifting to do around the kitchen. It's like you have 5 million things going on at the same time. It's not just, standing there and cooking up a nice meal. There's so much more to it. But yeah, to answer your question, I don't think I can. And I never think of the chef job as I got this. I can handle this. No.
In an emergency, Taylor Swift is... That's all. I'm not saying go out and put up your own business. I'm just saying.
Sabi ni Taylor Swift, kung masarap yung Korean food dito, may concert ako sa Pilipinas.
Yeah, I'm doing a free concert extended.
Ganon.
For the Philippines.
For the Philippines.
Only if it's only samgyup, because all I have to do is put the meat on the grill. I got you. I got it, people.
I got this. 863-1089, that's our phone number. Let's take a next call. You got this. If something was going to go down, you think you could pull off. Bam, have you ever been a teacher? I feel like teaching is a job a lot of people think they can do. But then when they're actually in front of the class and they have to have a curriculum and all of that stuff, you think you could sub in to be a teacher?
I've lectured, but I haven't really taught a course.
I'm actually more surprised that you've never been a teacher.
Oh, I'll tell you off air kung bakit hindi.
Why can't we do it on the air?
Off air na lang.
Okay, I think I could teach. I think Sam, I think you could teach, but I think we could probably teach for one day.
Exactly. You could lecture.
And then after that, after that, we cannot do it anymore. Let's take a next call. 863-1089. You got this.
Hi.
Job's easy. Good morning.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
I think
Please don't say voiceover.
Are you there?
You think what, love?
Hi.
Hello?
Oh, I think we lost her. Next call.
I hope I didn't hurt her feelings. Next one. Good morning.
Okay, let me... Hello?
Hi, good morning.
Hey,
Sam.
who's this?
Sam, you got this, Sam.
I got this.
Hello?
I got this.
The job that I got is security guard.
Okay.
For what? Bank?
Yeah, mall security guard. Just dip the drumstick to all those bags, checking if they have something.
Just like...
I don't want to...
What?
I don't want to insult the job and saying that can everybody do this, but I feel like a lot of people can do the job. No, or am I downplaying it a little bit too much?
I think for the most part, yes. But literally,
remember he said mall.
Yeah.
Like mall, you're indoors, it's comfortable, all that stuff. Like where I probably would struggle in the security guard job would be like the outside of the bank. There's the inside of the bank guard and then there's the outside of the bank guard. The outside of the bank guard, can't do that.
And also just like having to be a security guard at a bank. I think, it's like a level up. Literally the other day, I was thinking of this one security guard because I had to pass him. He was at the basement of a parking lot. And he was looking at a parking lot all day, every day. That's his job. And opening the door. And I was just like, dude, this job has its own challenges.
Oh, mahirap yan.
Yeah. That's rough.
Well, car park's a tough job.
Security guard, I mean, siguro on a regular day, but on those moments that there's a security problem, diba? I mean, those things come, right? I mean, those things happen.
Yeah. Right.
Yun yung medyo...
Grand Theft Auto grouping shots really come into play here, Bam.
Dude, crime is real, diba? Crime is real.
Let's take another call here, and then maybe we'll wrap it up. Good morning.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey guys, morning.
Hi, who's this?
This is Mark.
Hi, Mark.
What's up, brother?
Yeah. So I think one job that I think that I would do and then make, like easy money is being like an investment banker for like, like foreign banks. Because I feel like there's so much money going around, but the job is really purely, convincing and then, selling to the rich guys.
Why do you think madali yun?
Oh,
parang for me, parang just listening to it, parang hirap niya.
I cannot.
I mean, if you look at it in the local setting, it might be hard because of people spending generally. But if you look into like global markets, especially now when everything is going up, it's just so easy to convince other people to invest, and then you get just heaps and heaps of commission. So,
and you've never done this job before? You have no background? Oh my.
I think we lost them.
Wow.
So I hear, like when I read online, people seem to think being a CEO is very easy.
What?
Because you have an assistant, you just got to show up in meetings, you got to just fly in your private jets, you just have to kind of... But I think that people are mistaken. I don't know. I've never been at that level. Is the CEO level... Bam, can you imagine that being easy or really, really difficult? I think it's difficult when something goes wrong because then you have to kind of explain to the stakeholders why you screwed up. But when business is good and things are going well, is it a kickback job?
I don't know, man. I guess depende sa, you're paid those big bucks to make those big decisions, diba? And those big decisions mean people's lives, means the company, means people's jobs, diba? So, baka I guess it goes back to what we talked about last week. Kung seryoso mo, mahirap siya. Diba? If you're there for the cash grab and you just want to stay X years, get your money and leave, diba? Then maybe you won't take it that seriously. But going back to Mark, it's interesting that he found that easy. Like just listening to it, I was thinking,
I have a feeling maybe he has like background.
Baka he knows. He knows. He's in the know.
I don't think anything he said convinced me that the dude is in the know. It sounded like he just threw that out there. Yeah. Do that. No worries. Cartel leader. Yeah, I could do that. I watch Narcos. It's easy. No, it's. He was probably mistaken. We have a bunch of calls, but we probably got to take a break here because we're a little bit late for the next commercial break. Yes, Sam?
Sure. Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we have more of the show. Bam Aquino again is here as he is on Mondays, hanging out with us for an hour or so, and we'll take a break. When we come back, we have more of the show. Don't go away.
Good times with Mo and Samo.
46 Monday morning. You are listening to Good Times here on Magic 89.9. My name is Mo. Nice to have you guys here. Of course, Sam and Bam Aquino in studio in Manila there. Hey, I was able to get the clean version of this song, Sam.
Nice.
So there was no live editing of profanity.
Good.
I was pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
Found that one. Good.
Finally.
Sam, for somebody who doesn't curse, like you.
Or I try not to. And I'm successful most of the time, yes.
My question was going to be, what's your curse word if you don't curse?
Oh my, fudge.
Aww.
And I say, gosh
Cute.
darn it.
Ang cute.
Gosh darn it.
Or may Korean ka ba? May Korean mura ka ba? Korean curse word ka ba?
For some reason, Korean curse words like strike, parang it hits different.
Kasi,
so it's like worse for me. So I
say that about
don't.
Tagalog though, right? We say about Filipino bad words hurt worse than it just has a different feel than say American or English bad words. Obviously we know the big English ones, but then when you say it in Filipino, right, we always go, wow. It's just a bit more umph to it.
Parang your native tongue is like, it's different. I don't know. Yeah.
How can the Korean bad words be worse than ours?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's like the context of it and I would hear it maybe, or I don't know. Parang it's like,
Parang
when you translate... By the way, this is not a bad word topic. We'll get out of it in a second here. But when you translate some of our Filipino bad words, they don't hit as hard when you translate them. Like our worst one is obviously the P one, right? But if you translate that in English, not that bad. But sa atin, so strong, so cutting. I mean, so powerful.
I think the sound of it too.
Baka nasa delivery rin yan eh. I think there's a delivery aspect to it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Which we're not going to do on air, right? But we can do off air.
We're not going to do it on air. Well, we used to, Bam, when the old administration was around, because he was a bit profane, we used to go, well, he's our boss. Now we can say bad words. So all the radio stations were saying S and...
Really?
Oh, yeah. We were really creative. And we weren't probably going as far as the F word, but we were getting close. S word, liberally on air because he said it. PI, we wouldn't go that far, but everything else under the Mura umbrella that wasn't PI, we were saying it on the radio.
I wonder, and maybe I can look back at the clippings, if they would quote the former president, if they would bleep it or not. Diba? Sinabi ni...
During the sauna. He cursed during the sauna.
Yeah, I think so.
A couple times, right?
Yeah. Anyway, but di naman to yung topic natin, diba? This is a topic for another day. Okay.
But we were. That's the one thing we were inspired by. When we were influenced, and that's what our topic is coming up here at 863-10899. Bam, what's your social media? Where can people kind of follow you?
Everything. Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, lahat.
What are you most active on?
Facebook is the most active one.
Yeah.
TikTok, we're trying.
Oh my gosh, I cannot.
Hindi namin, how do I say it? Siguro, I guess mas Facebook talaga yung, like when I was coming up in politics, Facebook was also like coming up. So medyo mas Facebook talaga yung alam namin. TikTok, we're trying.
And Pinoys are really mostly on Facebook. They're most active
TikTok,
on there, right?
And YouTube.
TikTok.
And YouTube. Yeah.
I'm still an IG guy. I follow you on Instagram, Bam. I know when you do post on Instagram, a lot of it is about you and your family, your wife especially. Yes. And my wife on Instagram, she is, boy, I mean, she's on it. She's on it all day. I don't really have anything against it, but what I noticed with my wife is, like, we can't even watch a movie, and she's on his. She'll go on Insta. She needs a break from everything we're doing. Doesn't matter how important. She needs an Instagram break.
Oh.
So we could be watching a movie.
She needs her fix. Her Instagram
we were
fix.
watching Dune #1 last night in prep for Dune #2, which we were going to watch right after the radio show. And in the middle of the movie, she'll pull out her phone and she needs an IG break where she just got to go through the feed and look at stuff. And some people might find that concerning. I just know that's who she is, and it it's her. But the people that influence her on social media, she starts to sound like them.
Really?
And yeah, so like when we're driving, I could have sworn I'm in the vehicle with either Heart Evangelista or Small Laude. Like, I know I'm in the car with them because she sounds like them. And then I go like, well, I know you better than anybody. You're my wife. I know you better than I know that's not your voice. So and I'm okay maybe with the heart. The small though, I'm like, can we change that up a little bit? But I want to ask you guys, 863-10899, as of course Sam and Bam especially, who influences either you or your partner the most on social media?
You know, we were chatting about this off air that ako nga, it's not the influencers, it's the ads. Dude, I like...
You fall for that?
Yeah. You know, I buy so much stuff.
All your brilliance.
Dude, ano mo, ako akala ko talaga impervious ako dyan, di ba? Like, isipin mo, you know, I know the game. I know they're playing me.
Exactly.
But next thing you know, nasa Lazada na ako, binibili ko na.
What was your last purchase?
Huh? Well, ano ba yung last purchase ko? Last purchase na parang stupid, you know, stupid thing.
Yeah. It's completely meaningless.
Like ito, this was a conversation with my brother yesterday. This is him. He bought like little, parang, can I say it? Like, parang siyang toe condom. Alam mo yun? Parang silicone toe. Parang toe guard.
What's it for?
Para hindi makiskis yung toe niya sa shoes niya.
Just for every day. Not even, parang I feel like it's this.
No, he had this, okay, I bought him this nice shoe, okay, for Christmas. And masakit yung paa niya doon. Kumikiskis yung toes niya. So he was able to find like, parang siyang a toe slip-on silicone,
okay.
You know,
yeah.
on his toes so that hindi masakit sa paa niya. I mean, those are the things na parang hindi mo iisipin bilhin.
Correct.
But you're like, maybe I saw something. It's out there. And the next thing you know, you're buying it online, right? So that's me. I'm like, I see something and I'm like, parang okay to maybe a third HDMI cable for my setup, even though I've got 2 extra. Diba? So ako, it's like buying stuff.
Oh,
yeah,
and a little shopaholic here.
Yeah, and it got bad in the pandemic. So, ngayon, diba? Yung Lenten sacrifice ko is to delete the shopping apps.
Oh.
Yeah. And then so if I need to buy something, I have to reinstall it. So I know I really have to buy it, diba? So parang I put like a stop there, diba? But that's me. That's my influence.
27 days before they come back on your phone or give or take. I don't even know when the Lent ends, but I know it's coming up here at the end of March.
So that's me. Ikaw Sam. How about you? Who influences you?
Yeah, who influences you the most?
I think the latest one would be an account called Insulin Resistant One.
Well, what's that?
He's this guy who will eat different kinds of food and then he will wear an insulin patch and then he'll show you like how much your blood sugar spikes because of it.
Seen this dude.
I love this guy.
Why? Are you
I
diabetic?
find it fascinating.
I'm diabetic.
You are?
Yes.
Oh, but you should follow this guy then. I'm not even diabetic, but I am. And I kind of like hate talking about it. Like, I'm trying to do the low carb thing, like, you know. And so, you know, I like it's information that I want. And he will eat it for me and like show me
He'll eat it
a graph.
for you.
Yeah. So the last time.
Ano siya, Pinoy or what is he?
He's American, I think.
He's American.
So parang, okay.
Insulin resistant one, number one.
Okay, but I mean like, kunyari, he eats whatever, hot dog.
So like, right now he's doing a sourdough series because apparently there's like fake sourdough, but then there's real sourdough. So syempre bumili din ako ng sourdough.
And will it spike your sugar or not?
If it's legit sourdough, it's not gonna spike as much as like the fake one.
So where does he put this patch? Like in his kilikili and then he just lifts it up and then you go look at it or what?
No, it's behind his, like it's on his tricep.
That's a glucometer.
Is that what it's
glucose.
called?
Yeah. I used to have
You
it
got one of
once.
those, man?
Before, nung hindi pa controlled yung glucose ko.
Oh, you're diabetic pala.
Yeah, tagal na.
See how you could take though being diabetic and having that monitor and turn it into
Into content.
stardom.
Yeah. And a lot of people follow this guy.
And does he sell you stuff after a while? Oh, itong totoong sourdough, ito talaga yung okay, you can buy it here. Ganyan?
I'm not sure if feeling ko he does maybe throw in something like that once in a while, but it's not the majority of his content, no.
Oh, he follows that ratio. He has a ratio, diba? Na parang, I don't want to oversell.
That's right.
Sorry, I don't know this person. Maybe he's a great guy, but I don't want to oversell. Just the right amount of sprinkling of selling things.
Which I don't think he does often either at all, really.
Defender.
I'm a
Si Sam.
fan.
You're a fan.
I stand.
863-1089 is our phone number again. Who influences you most on social media? I kind of sometimes like who influences your partner because that's the one that you see. You're not in that body, so you're kind of like, you look different, you sound different, and then you can kind of pinpoint when you do the forensics. Well, small loud this got to you.
What about you? Who influences you the most? Yeah.
Who influences me the most?
I feel like
that's a good question. It would be nice if I prepped for my own question, right? I would say if it were somebody like I'm not a fashion guy. I'm not a style guy.
Yeah.
But I feel like if people influence me, it's the style group. Maybe I'll
this
go.
is unexpected.
Sorry, what?
This is unexpected. I wasn't thinking you were gonna go fashion.
Yeah. Okay, recently, since V has been like with Celine, every time I see V post like a jacket, like I want that jacket.
Oh my gosh.
V as in BTS V?
Yeah.
Oh,
BTS V.
Really?
So pumunta ako sa mall nung isang linggo and I'm like telling my wife, ito yung jacket ni V sa post niya sa IG. And I'm like holding on to it. I'm smelling it. And I'm like, I need this in my life.
Dude, buti kaya mo yung fashion ng BTS. I don't think they're made for body types like me. Para kailangan medyo slim ka, di ba?
No, but I don't know why I didn't buy it because I know it's not going to look good on me. Let's take some calls here. 863-899. Who influences you on social media the most? Good morning.
Hi. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Caller? Did we lose it?
Hey.
Yeah, hi. Who's this?
This is Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Mark. What's up?
Yeah, influence me, it's Mo.
Ooh.
I don't post on anything. Really?
Yeah, I mean, been listening since maybe first year college, and especially with the podcast things when Mo talks about love and those stupid crazy stuff.
Oh, so it's just like all of his online presence, content, all of it.
That's such a great responsibility all of a sudden I have felt.
What is up
Especially
with
when you're like hey, you influence me on my decisions on love. I'm like, oh my, I better take it more seriously.
Mohan, but I mean, don't you realize that, like, already? I mean, you've been doing this for so long, and you give advice on your podcast, and you know people are taking. I mean,
if you guys understand that 95% of the energy involved is just to entertain.
Do you have like a little disclaimer when you do your?
No.
Oh.
No. Yeah. Here's my disclaimer. This might not be the right advice, but this is what I would do. I say it all the time on the show. This is probably bad advice, but if I were in your situation, this is what I'm doing. And then it gives me the opening to give the bad advice.
Right.
Next caller, 863-899. Who influences you the most, especially on social media? Good morning.
Hey, I actually agree. Sorry, my voice is cracking up. Walang boses.
Yeah.
But I agree with the last caller. Dude, Mo,
Wow.
there is that responsibility.
So,
and actually, you're one of the biggest influences in my life. Wala akong boses kasi I did a voiceover thing and I started the whole voiceover radio thing because of you.
oh my gosh.
Oh, so you got into the business because...
Yeah.
I
Wow.
don't even want to... Because of me.
Cool.
Really. Wow.
I also did a podcast and you actually guested on my podcast.
Oh, I did?
What's your podcast?
Well, that's one thing I like doing. And Bam, you probably know this when you're passionate about a project and people identify that, whether it be business, right now, video games, you probably get a lot of invites from people who are either starting their own or getting into it, and they want to pick your brain. When it comes to podcasting, I make myself available to so many podcasts, especially if it's their first couple episodes and they're looking for somebody that they can think is interesting, maybe has a little bit of credibility. And I'm not saying that I'm any of those things, but I mean, come on, I've been there a long time, right? So if they're like, hey, we have a new show, we're going to try, we heard your podcast, we want to do it. Do you think you can guest? I'm like, yes.
Oh.
I want to help you get this going. And if maybe my name helps you get a couple more downloads so you can get your feet wet, let's go.
Mark, are you there? Mark. Hey, Mark, are you there?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Mark, what's the best influence or the best advice that you got from Mo Twister?
Oh, sorry, just to correct you, Bam, it's Ziggy.
Oh, Ziggy, sorry, Ziggy.
And also, the best advice I probably got from Mo is if you're passionate about it, make sure that you study, make sure that you research, and make sure that you're well informed because there's that responsibility that you hold. Because even if you only have like a few listeners, a few people that listen to you, those few people, you still have that responsibility.
Is there anything...
And make that informed information sharing. Because a lot of things, a lot of people would try to get into the business. A lot of people would try to get into podcasting, and you hold that responsibility, that you should be responsible with the information that you share.
Ziggy, is there anything in Mo Twister's arsenal na ginagaya mo? Like, homage, di ba? Na I wanna...
talking about earlier, the whole curse word thing.
No, like his voice, his style. Is there anything from his arsenal that you pick up? Oh,
I love that. God, I love that I got cut off. Thank God.
Oh, he got cut off.
No, because most
uncomfortable there.
super uncomfortable.
I know. That's why I was asking, because you wouldn't ask the question, but I wanted to know.
But
I think my number one answer is always technical. Get your technical right. You were asking him like, what have I said and all this stuff. My number one answer for a lot of these, podcast stuff is get your technical straight. It's so important to get it straight.
You were...
Wait, we're running out of time here, Bam. Sorry, you're supposed to be out of here at 8:02. Sorry, Sam. Go one last statement, and then we'll let Bam go.
I was going to say, just to like Ziggy's point, I did notice that during the pandemic, because everyone and their mother had a podcast at that time, right? And Mo was super generous. Like, he was really guesting on all the podcasts that were asking him to make an appearance. And I appreciated that about you.
Yeah, that's so cool. That's so cool. I wanted to know, like Ziggy would have said, maybe it's the style, it's the voice, it's something.
Ini-emulate mo kay Mo Twister.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that, diba? We have people we look up to, and we get the best from them, diba?
Yeah.
Not the worst.
I'm married to Small Loud. It's amazing. It's really amazing. But thanks for that. Thanks for saying that. All of you guys, whether it be the people calling in or Sam. Yeah, it's it was great. It was a good time for podcasting during the pandemic, and it is still really popular now. Bam, are you not in the podcast world yet? Or?
No, I had one. I had a small one with Erwin Romulo and Jake de Guzman. Sam guested. But it was really more therapy for us. Parang a lot of the podcasts were actually like therapy on air, diba?
Yes, like going through the pandemic and
what
coping
people were
mechanism.
experiencing.
Yeah, I mean, you have to really kind of be obsessed with it to go past pandemic into the podcast world, because it can get kind of a little quirky in your head if, I mean, it's tough, but it's still very fulfilling. Anyway, Pam, these hours that you come on the show go by so freaking
really
fast,
does.
but we appreciate it, and we'll see you next
Monday. Yes, I'm here next Monday. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
You feel better. Your throat.
My voice will be surely much better next Monday. Bye, everyone.
Take it easy.
I'll emulate this one, though. I like this version. Anything else you want to throw out there, though, before you go out the door real quick?
No, just thank you. Thank you, everyone. See you next week.
Thank you.
Awesome. I'm Bino.
Have
Appreciate
a good day.
you, sir, as always. Super brilliant. Super nice guy. It's 8:04 on this Monday morning. Again, if you just tuned in, we're on till 9 o'clock. Hang out with us. It'll be Sam and I. Don't forget, tomorrow, also, Kirill is going to start, kind of like what Bam is doing. Bam's here on Mondays. Kirill is going to be here on Tuesdays, I believe. I want to confirm which days, but she's going to be now co-hosting with us semi-regularly. Of course, we have Alex also joining us this week. As the show continues to grow, we are getting really excited about the direction of this thing. And we invite you to please make us part of your life every single morning here on Magic 89.9. So take a break. When we come back, more of the show. Don't go away. Back to this.
Good times.
I have ever heard. I absolutely love that song.
Haunting.
You like it?
I do.
You like her? I'm okay with her. That song, though.
Yeah.
Just unbelievable.
It's good.
It's well written. All that good stuff. I usually scavenge the YouTube machine for everything from covers to live versions, and man, love Ocean Eyes. So good. It is 8:10 here on this Monday morning. Don't you have Sheeran coming in this weekend?
I believe we do. You mean like to the country, not the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, not the station.
Doesn't Ed Sheeran have a concert this coming weekend for you guys?
Is that this weekend?
I think it's this weekend. March 9, I believe, or 10. I'm not 100% sure. I am almost certain, though, he is going to make his way. And the fact that you
March
don't
9.
even know is wild to me, because he is so incredible.
No. I knew that he was going to have a concert. I just didn't realize it was this weekend. It is on the
but you're
9th.
just really like obsessed with this.
I'm
not
not obsessed. I'm not obsessed with him as you are obsessed with him.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not a Sheeranian?
I don't think I deserve the title of Shiranian. No.
It's going to be one of the best concerts you've ever. If you've got tickets, you got to go to this concert. We have a call for whatever reason. I'm actually going to get to a concert topic here in a sec. Good morning.
Hi.
Hello, good morning,
Hey.
Ate Tina and Ate Hansa.
Oh no. Hi.
Si Anton po, tagapakinig sa Magic 89.9 po.
Are you Sheeranian?
Your call.
DWTM.
Okay.
Your call,
Thanks for
Mohan.
getting. Nobody calls us.
Ate, may tatanong po ako. Ano po yung title ng pinatutug ng Friday ng hapon ba yun sa Friday Madness?
Oh my gosh,
yung babaeng kumanta nun without you yata. Sila yung kumanta nun.
Let me ask Tina and get back to you.
Anong Friday po? 4 p.m.?
Friday 4 p.m. I know the song. I know exactly which one you're talking about. It was called "Sitting Up in My Room" by Brandy. Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.
With Sheeran coming in on the weekend, and please, if you're kind of on the fence about getting tickets to this concert, please go. He is so
Get
freaking
off
good
the fence.
on stage. So good.
Mm-hmm.
And he might give you a running for the best concert you've ever been to.
What makes
Now,
it
I know
the best
Coldplay
concert?
was here a couple weeks back,
Yeah.
and that's going to be up there. I mean, all this is subjective based on how you like their music and all that. But even if you were just an okay fan, when you watch it, you leave the venue different.
I think it's like this with most concerts, honestly. Because I have been to shows where I wasn't particularly excited, but then watching them live, the performance, you enjoy it, and then you leave being a fan-ish.
Yeah, I remember last week I was telling you about my Brian McKnight. I was like, okay, well, whatever. We'll just do it. And then I came out, I was like, oh my God, that guy. But I mean, I know the guy. I mean, I'm not know him personally, but I know the music. I know the songs. I was just going to be like, whatever. But wow. Now, it's not the best concert I've been to, though.
Yung kay Brian McKnight.
No, by far. I mean, no, not even close.
Yeah.
I mean, he just had he had this kind of projector behind him that had a Superman signed with the letter B. I mean, it was so low tech.
What?
He's fantastic, but it was when I say concert, everything has to be on point.
Projector.
Lighting, I mean, little miscellaneous things. Like Coldplay has these things. You guys know this if you went to the Coldplay concert. They give you a little wristband and it lights up with the songs. Everything's in sync. Everything's just perfect. I mean, what an experience. You just leave different. So maybe that's a good question to ask you. 8631-0899. Best concert you've ever been to.
Oh.
Really simple question. But I want to know what made it your best concert. Part of it, of course, is going to be the act and the songs. But what was truly number one on your list, best concert of all time? Good morning.
Hi, morning.
Hey.
I just gotta agree with Mo. Ed Sheeran is the best concert I've been to.
So can you tell us what happens at an Ed Sheeran concert that makes it the best?
It's so stripped down. He's doing all of the instruments, so that's very impressive. Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Sorry to take a little of your mic time, but I was just saying how big production Coldplay is and how many wristbands and all that. Ed Sheeran, completely opposite end of that. He usually is very often on stage by himself, does not have a band, does everything by himself. Any effects or anything, he does it by himself. It is truly a stripped down, as this guy said, experience that when you leave it, you kind of go, wow, this is a savant of performance. He's a master of performances.
Wow.
Yeah. This weekend.
Okay.
I ask you not.
Bye-bye.
Go check it out.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks. All right. 8631-0899. What's the best concert you've ever been to in your life? Hello.
Hi.
Good morning.
Hey.
Goodtimes. Makoy here.
Like our Makoy?
Yeah. Well, for me, it's Regine Rocks, the first one in Mo Arena. Why? First of all, yung repertoire niya kasi iba. So, first time ko talaga full concert on si Regine talaga na rock bands yung mga kananta niya. And the production is really good. Sobrang ganda. Sobrang kakaiba from the usual Regine concert.
I'm happy you said a local artist, okay? Regine Velasquez, of course, has been doing concerts for forever. But, and this is no takeaway from her, okay? I'm just kind of curious about the answer. You've been to foreign acts as well, yes?
Yeah, I do. But basically, I'm a Regine fan. So talagang for me, lahat ng concerts na napanood ko halos, and this one is really different from even the art toolkit pa before.
Yeah. No, I love the answer. Yeah. I totally dig it. It's nice to see somebody give a local artist as best concert of all time. And Regine concerts are amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Regine Rocks was late last year, yeah?
Sorry?
Late last year
It was
yung
late last year, right?
This year lang. Tapos may mga repeats siya ngayong April ulit.
Oh,
it's a running concert. Okay, got it. I recall seeing something late last year, but okay, yeah, I guess it kind of comes back.
Yeah, it's just this year that may repeat. Yeah.
Yep. Thanks for the call.
Thank
Good
you.
answer.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
I've not done the Taylor Swift.
But you've watched
I've not
Taylor
done the
Swift.
Adele.
Oh, wait, you haven't been to a Taylor Swift concert.
Not done the Taylor
I'm
Swift. Have not done
surprised.
Adele. Those are the big, pricey, big ticket ones around the globe. 863-10899. What's the best concert you've ever been to? Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hi, radio off, please. Oof.
Ako si Red from Caloocan.
Red, can you turn off your radio, please?
Sorry.
Thank you.
Driving kasi ako magpapanak.
Ano?
You're giving birth. You are a doctor that gives birth on Monday morning.
You're a male midwife.
Yes.
Wait, there are things.
A whole different topic altogether. It's amazing.
Driving kasi ako kanina. So, ang pinaka na concert na napuntahan kong astig talaga, way back 2008 or 2009. May Chemical Romance.
Oh.
Yeah, I was at that one. That's a pretty good concert. Yeah, MCR hit it.
Pinag-ipunan ko yun. Siguro mga nag-aaral pa ako nung college eh.
Yeah, no, that was a good concert. I think I was at that one. Okay, let's get back to your male midwife. Where do you give birth? Like you're at a house?
Yes. Parang parang paano ba? Parang OB kami na hindi OB kasi hindi kami nagsi-CS pero lahat ginagawa namin, nagpapanak.
You do home births?
Bibihira kami. Bibihira kaming lalaking midwife.
Oo nga.
How many?
Oo nga.
How many in Manila, for example, male midwives are there? Like, what's the face group book size?
Sa amin kasi, may mga paanakan kasi akong sarili. Miyembro ko ng IMAP Caloocan tsaka ng IMAP Quezon City. So sa Quezon City ang lalaki, lang ata kami? Dalawa?
How do you market that?
Tsaka hindi ako typical kasi na midwife. Kasi masyado ako maraming tato. Bordado ako ng tato eh.
I cannot imagine this.
Lagi ako nakatutok sa station ninyo, lalo na sa clinic. Shoutout nga pala sa 7 Beds Maternity Clinic. Yun yung pinakamalaking paanakan sa Quezon City atin yun.
Why did you decide to be...
7 beds.
Why did you decide to be a midwife? Ano yung...
Actually, graduate ako ng AB Political Science. Ang master's ko iba. Ang
No, it
PhD ko
doesn't.
iba.
It's the path. How do you make women comfortable with them
syempre kailangan maging professional. Tapos, syempre magiliw dapat sa pasyente. Lalo na pag mga Muslim ang ina-handle natin. Sa mga kapatid nating Muslim dyan. Yan.
I love it.
Do you have a problem that the job is called midwife? Like,
wala. Kasi, wala naman. Iba kasi ang sa akin, sinasanay kong tawagin akong kumadrona.
Kumadrona?
Kasi ang kumadrona, ang isip nila is hilot, which is mali. Ang kumadrona, Tagalog siya ng midwife. Usually kasi nung mga panahon ng mga sinauna, kapag sinabing kumadrona ka, hilot ka, which is mali. So,
when did you decide this is your calling? Like, were you accidentally in
bago
a bus?
mag-pandemic.
Recent lang. What were you doing before this?
College professor kasi ako sa college and mga college and universities around Quezon City and Caloocan.
Amazing.
Yeah.
How many births have you given then in your time? Do you give a count?
Nung pandemic, nag-80 kami sa isang buwan, 80, 90. Wow. Sa isang buwan yun. Consistent yan. Ang pinaka-konti namin, mga nasa 60 70 sa isang buwan. Nung pandemic.
Nung pandemic kasi, they couldn't all go to the hospital.
Yes. Yun yung unang rason. Unang rason, natatakot. Pangalawa, pag private hospital ka, nagre-range sila ng mga 200 to 300,000 yung normal nila. Kaya hindi siya makatarungan.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. So you took the pandemic and you monetized it. Like you said, okay, this pandemic, we're gonna let's make some money.
At saka maraming pera sa pag-midwife. Nakakatulong ka na, nagkakapera ka pa.
How much do you get paid ba?
What was your best month? Yung 80 month mo, how much did you make there?
Doon pa lang sa paanak, 800,000 na yun eh.
Ha?
Kung i-round off natin sa PhilHealth. Binabayaran kasi kami ng PhilHealth per patient.
Oh, wait. Yung 800,000 is like the clinic. If you own a clinic, tama ba?
No, that's how much you made.
That's not, no. Wait, so
you
how
made
much is that
800,000 in 1 month?
Kapag owner ka ng clinic, katulad namin, owner kami ng mga clinic, medyo kumita talaga kami nung pandemic. Bumagsak lahat, including food industry, pero kami talagang grabe. Iba yung buhos ng biyaya.
Wait, magkano per birth? Yan na lang. You're a midwife, kumadrona, whatever you want to call yourself.
Actually kami naniningil kami nung pandemic. Sobrang liit lang, siguro mga nasa 3,000 lang. Parang 3,000 to 5,000 kasi para makabawi lang kami dun sa supplies na binibili namin kasi sobrang mahal. Lalo na yung face mask, gloves.
Yeah, okay. So how much are you charging right now?
Sorry?
How much are you charging now, though?
Ngayon, nasa 3,000 lang kami. Kami ang pinakamura pa rin eh. Kami pa rin actually po, pwede nyo ako makita sa sige sabihin na natin on air. Pwede nyo i-search dyan yung 7 beds maternity clinic.
You said this
so,
already.
So, nandun ako sa unahan nun. Ako yung lalaki doon na maraming tato. Tama ko yung mga doktor natin.
7 beds.
Fascinating.
Maternity.
Kasi ang papromo ko kasi, may libreng pictorial pa sa mga bata. So nililibre ko na rin yan.
There's a promo. Okay, one last question and then we'll get you going. How many kids... How do I phrase this one, Sam?
What?
Because, kids are like... Remember... Like, I don't find newborn kids to be ugly. But I remember we had this topic before where you guys were like, yeah, newborn babies are ugly. How many times when you give birth, you're like, wow, guwapo ng bata na to ah. Like, how...
Meron talagang mga ganon na paglabas pa lang, kala mo anghel na eh. May mga kamukha ng anak ni Marian Rivera, yan.
Wow.
Iba talaga. Iba rin kasi yung profession namin eh. Sobrang iba siya. Compare sa ibang profession. Like for example ako, may yung educational attainment ko, may PhD degree ako, pero hindi ko rin siya nagamit eh. Dito talaga ang calling ko. Tsaka maganda na yung nakakatulong ka na at the same time, kumikita ka. Tapos yung mga batang napapaanak mo, habang lumalaki, sinasabi ng mga nanay nila, oy, ito yung nagpaanak sa'yo, si Sir Red, gano'n. Si Ma'am siya. Parang masaya lang sa loob na nakikita mo yung mga pinaanak mo na lumalaki dahan-dahan.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, good luck today. Good luck today as you overpopulate the world. Appreciate you.
Sige, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
You too. God bless you. Take care. Bye. I don't think I could ever.
Because he's a male, or you'll never do it at home?
No, I've never seen a male gynecologist. I don't think I can have a male midwife.
Yeah, especially one with full sleeve tats.
That's the least of my concerns.
Really?
Well, no, I mean that too. It's like I cannot put this visual together, but
I know. But like, look at Bam just left. Bam looks like the nicest man there is. Like the prototypical look. Good, trusting Filipino male. I could spread my legs for Bam. But I won't do it for a full sleeve tatted guy.
No, you're right. It's just that I'm still so stuck on the male thing. The male midwife thing. No, parang, it's like I can't even think about the tattoos at this point.
We were somewhere about concerts, right?
Yeah.
Male midwife sounds like a great band name too.
Ooh.
Welcome to the stage, male midwife.
Puede.
Yeah. Sheeran is here this weekend, everybody. Are we still going to take concert calls after this very odd male midwife call? Or
I just want to see where this one call is going to take us.
Okay, fine.
Hi.
Hey, good morning. This is Johnsky.
Johnsky, you're on the air.
I can't beat the male midwife, but you know what's worse? A nearsighted gynecologist.
Joke time naman to. Nearsighted gynecologist. Full sleeve tats though?
Hopefully not. But
listen, I would, okay, if I were a girl, Sam, you tell me you're a girl. I would do the male midwife before I do the male gynecologist, though.
I mean, it's not a world of difference.
There is a world of difference because you can go to a gynecologist for a variety of reasons. With the midwife thing, I always feel like maybe my current, you know how, here's the mood. I've seen people give birth, and when they're about to give birth, they don't care who's in the room. They just need to get this done.
Right,
right. There's no concentration on how many nurses are male in there and blah, blah, blah. They don't care about the picture being taken or any of that stuff. They just care that we got to get this done. But with gynecologists, like, there's a lot of that uncomfortableness if it wasn't a dude or if it is a dude.
Yeah. I mean, if I am in the middle of birthing, a child and a male midwife walks in, am I gonna protest? No. It's like just anybody get in here, get this child out of me, you know. But I see what you mean. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for the call. Have a good day.
Thank
Bye.
you.
You too.
Bye.
Listen, I don't like the female nurses myself, though.
You don't?
No.
Wait, you'd rather a male nurse? Hindi.
I don't want to say anything crazy now. So I've had to have a suppository put in my puwet hole, and let me tell you, not a big fan that it was a female that had to do it.
Lalo naman pag guy, right?
I don't know.
You don't know? Really?
I think I would rather have a guy because it's business. You know, business.
But what about a woman? I think would have like a more, a gentle touch.
Gentle touch.
Oh.
In my wet hole. Yeah, I mean, listen, nothing's gonna make me feel good in this moment anyway.
Right.
I'm taking an L here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I just want a dude to do it because he like the. We were just talking about it this morning regarding office chismes.
What about it?
Like a guy's not. I'm not gonna have like if I were a male nurse and I'm not gonna go to my WhatsApp chat group and pare mi. It's a bit quiet. If it were a girl, I always have this feeling. What if she goes onto her chat group and says this stuff about
That's
my
your concern. That is your concern with the male versus female nurse. Is who's gonna squeal, who's gonna talk about this.
Yeah.
I mean, although I think for nurses, like, this is so routine, they couldn't care less.
But Sam, I have experience.
On what?
Like, I remember when I had the suppository coming in. Oh, Alex wants to call. Kaliha is going to call him in a second.
Okay.
Yeah, Alex, give us a call. When I once had a suppository put in my puwet hole, and right before she was about to put it in, she tells me that her sister is the head writer of my show that I'm on, the show that I'm on. So there was that whole, like, you know me, I know you, and I'm having, like there's something going in my puwet now from this girl.
Say that?
I've also had the experience when I was in the ER and a guy, male doctor, had to put his hand on my balls and tell me to cough, right? And when right before he was going to do that, he said the magic phrase of, "Oi, I listen to you guys every morning." And when I take
like
both experiences, I still would rather have the guy's hands on my ball sack than the girl in my butthole. Both knowing what I'm involved in.
Right. I just feel like it should be a rule. Now, if you have any acquaintance with your patient, like, this is the worst time to inform them of this. Like, you shouldn't give that information out before you're...
Yeah, no, that's their bad. But, wala na eh. They're just trying to be nice.
I think this is Alex.
Yeah, Alex.
Hi.
Morning. I was going to call Alex.
Agree ako dun sa call, yung sa pinag-uusapan nyo, ang nakakatakot dun, yung usapan. Kahit sa, mas takot ako sa OB-GYN kasi dun sa nanganganak kasi medyo, yun eh, may emergency na yun, hindi mo na ma-appreciate dahil yung iba na rin itsura nung kung may lumalabas na. Yung OB-GYN kasi, hindi mo alam yung boundary ng kasama pa ba sa check-up yun o hindi. Kasi may mga pap smear yung pinapasok yung finger, ganon. So, nakakatakot pag lalaki.
Right.
Saka yung baka may naiging sa no, we're professional, pero siyempre may chismis din yan na pag nag-uusap sila, kahit ako ba, alam ko na itsura ng plano pag mas problema ko yung mga celebrities.
That's what I was going to say, celebrities. If you're a celebrity and you're going to have to get naked at some point, you just go abroad.
Ako nagpa-colonoscopy ako eh. Tapos yung bago ko sa colonoscopy, sabi sa akin, sir, nakikinig ako ng GDWM eh. Sabi niya, bibigay ito na maganda bibigay ko sa'yo yung pampatulog ni Michael Jackson. Tapos yun, pagtulog ko, hindi ko na alam kung anong ginawa niya sa akin. Di ba? Hindi mo na alam eh.
Scary.
Mamaya, hindi maganda yung binigay mo opinion sa GDWM. Mayabang ka, bastos ka ha? O sige. I-picture ako tong puwet mo. Hindi ko alam. Pero yung sa kanina yung midwife, hindi niya kasi nasagot yung yung tanong na paano mo nakukonvince yung babae na sa asawa, hindi lang sa babae. Halimbawa, manganganak na ako. Pare, magpapanak sa'yo si Roger, yung may tuto. Adong pa lang, hindi mo alam kung paano napapayag eh.
That's a really good point. It's not even just convincing the girl, it's convincing her husband.
Ang sinagot niya kasi medyo profound yung answer niya na siyempre may konting build up sa business niya. Pero ang tanong ko, paano nakukonvince ng asawa, yung mister niya na, doon tayo magpapanak kay yung marami na po. Di ba pa? Di, naglalakad ka sa labas doon, kung ikaw yung asawa, yung mister, ba't ka naglalakad? Ninenervous ka ba? Hindi, ninenervous ako doon sa magpapanak eh. Parang nung pagpasok ng isip, parang ngumiti pa sa akin yung lalaki.
Oh. Like, how would you guys feel about this?
Wait, Sam, what if that's the reverse psychology in all of it? You're focusing so much on the guy that it gets your mind off of the childbirth.
Hindi kahit na, pero misinterpret mo pag sinabi nung gano'n na ako nang bahala sa misis mo.
No, you know what, Alex? One more thing the guy says that kind of freaks me out. So obviously the full sleeve tattoos, the male, there's only 2 of them. And then he throws in the, kami nga ang pinakamura sa buong Manila.
Not comforting.
So, ngayon, ang mura, hindi na masyadong yung parang pang-count. Uy, pinakamura yan. Hindi mo na ma-appreciate yun ang mura. Kasi nga kaya, may mga bagay na ginagastusan ka eh. Ibig sabihin lang na pag anak mo, matutuwa ba yung anak mo na, anak, ba naka-discount ka nung...
I love it. Alex, tomorrow, are you going to be on the radio show? Yes or no?
Yes, I will. Tomorrow.
Nice.
All right.
Diba
6 a.m. start.
Ako via Zoom Via Zoom muna.
Via Zoom ka? Okay.
He's got the setup. He's got the setup at home. Very GTW. So.
Baka, yun. Basta yung, na-trigger lang ako nung Pero yung concert na hindi ko makalimutan, Maraya. Yung nagsalita siya na may ipis. May ipis doon sa may stage. Doon ako nun eh.
Wait, what did she say?
The Mariah concerts are good.
Oh, dito sa Pilipinas. Sabi niya, oh my God, there's cockroach here. Ganun. Kaya matagal din, nahihiya na yan. Nagugulat pa ba tayo sa nahihiya? Sa airport natin naman, Doon sa concert stage, nakita ni Mariah. Doon sa BGC, nagsalita siya bago makanta. Pero mo, magtumuto. Yung pataas niya, oh my God, there's a cockroach. The best, man.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of the best, Kaneha, where can people see you, man? I know we'll probably use tomorrow as a plug, but there's some shows coming up, Eddie. I know you got a Singapore, you've got even Dubai, but you got some local stuff. Anything you want to throw out there?
Salamat talaga sa GWM. Hindi pa linalabas yung poster sa Singapore, pero sold out ng ang venue ng Singapore. So, yung organizer doon is looking for another day.
Wow.
Para sa magbukas. So maraming salamat sa mga GTWM Singapore. Kasi sa GTWM ko pala pre-promote eh. Kaya alam ko talagang GTWM.
Right. And the podcast, for all those who might not know, Alex, Sam, myself, we're all part of a group called Good Times with Mo, the podcast. It is available on Spotify, and it's a great show. Please do check it out. What's great is we interact with Filipinos all over the world. Both, the chemistry, the odd chemistry that you would think, maybe the variety of a Sam and an Alex, to be part of one single podcast is really kind of interesting, and the product is really good. It's really fun to do, so please do check it out. And Alex, I'm really happy.
Ang show ko ngayon pala, this week ko is see you March 8 dyan sa Meets and Deli, dyan yung resto ko. So I'm going to perform sa Meets and Deli March 8 and March 9, 19 East.
Love it. All right, thanks, brother. We'll see you tomorrow on the radio show.
Thanks, Alex. Bye.
Bye.
Friend of mine, Cedric, who's in Toronto, says Maggie Rogers, amazing live. And her voice is amazing. Oh, God, Maggie Rogers is so good. I know there's a Maggie Rogers concert with Coldplay.
Whoa!
In August. Yes, the both of them. She's opening up for them on the Munich, Germany. I believe it's like August 18th. I already told my wife, this is my birthday gift. We have to go to this concert. Which she probably said no to. But... Maggie Rogers, imagine open Coldplay. Oh my God, like that single.
Why is she not doing this with you? Why is she not down for this concert?
Oh, because it's in Munich, Germany, and it's so far away.
She likes to travel. You guys go to France all the time.
Yeah, I know. But she's German.
Oh, yun pa.
Yeah.
Oh,
but she's turned into small loudness. So it's really hard to convince her now that she's still German. I think she thinks she's a Chinese lady.
Oh.
But yeah, no, maybe we can go to this. Are we, what, should we get one more or we get out of here?
Why don't we just do one last call and then maybe, yeah.
Because I don't even know what the topic is anymore.
I know,
Good
me
morning.
too. Hi.
Si midwife uli. Sagutin ko lang yung kay Boss Alex.
Alex, before you go back to sleep, midwife Roger, whatever his name is back.
Nagtitiwala kasi yung pasyente sa amin, lalo na umpisa pa lang kasi kami na nag-check up dyan. So nagbe-build up kami ng rapport sa mga pasyente namin. Pinakaibigan, actually nagiging kaibigan, yung iba nagiging kumare namin. Yan.
So wala
Ganon.
pang ano?
Tapos kapag sobrang sakit na kasi yan at nagle-labor ka na o in pain ka na, hindi mo na maiisip kung lalaki o babae.
Yeah, that's true. Pero wala pang wala pang asawa na nagpo-protest na, yun nga, bakit siya? Parang...
Wala pa po. Kasi umpisa pa lang ng pagbubuntis nila, check up na namin. Nagiging kaibigan namin, yung iba nga katulad ng sabi ko, nagiging kumare namin.
I just don't understand how you tell your first customer, like your very first customer. It's like, hi, I'm a poli-sci graduate or major school, but I think I could do this. Remember the whole topic we had earlier today? I got this? Delivery of a child in a non-hospital setting?
Sa umpisa pa lang, naikukwento ko na yan kasi ang pasyente kasi nagtatanong yan. So eventually yung buhay mo maikukwento mo nga sa kanila, tapos at the same time sila din nagkukwento din sila ng mga personal na buhay nila. So doon pa lang
I get it. But where do you learn? Like, did you YouTube it? Like, is this YouTube University stuff and then you go out and try it in the real world? Tapos, you know, you were successful?
Hindi kasi naging district manager ako sa isang pharmaceutical. Nagko-cover ako ng mga clinics, and then sabi ko, ganito pala ang trabaho ng midwife, medyo exciting. So, sabi ko ng ganun, paano ba yan? So, sabi lang, mag-aral ka ng midwifery, and then ginawa ko.
Pero nag-aral ka
siya.
naman. Oo. He actually studied it. Like, how long a course is this?
Ngayon kasi 4 na taon na. Before kasi 2 years eh. Actually 2 years pa rin ngayon hanggang ang alam ko 2025 ata. Mawawala na yun, magiging 4 na taon na. So 4 na taon na ang midwifery sa Pilipinas.
It's a legit course. All right. Got it.
Okay. Perverse all over the country. Now you know.
Idol ko pa naman yan.
Wait. Hold on 1 second. Alex wants to talk to you. I'll call Alex. He wants to follow up. Hold on. Alex.
Wait, is he calling now? Is this him?
No, because can they coexist at the same time?
Yeah. I think I can put him on the other line. He needs to call back though if that was him.
Here, let me call him. Let me call him. I'm gonna call. Alex needs a follow-up call here, he said, on this guy. Let's see if he answers here. Or if he's trying to call us.
I don't think he's trying to call at the moment.
Okay, next.
He should try now.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Oh, there.
Can you? Oh, there he is. He can hear him.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Wait, tanggapin ko lang, no? Ito, ano ba to? Unahin ko lang yung word na with all due respect. Ano mo, mas nakakatakot nga yung yung personal panamak. Gusto ko professional. Pagkatapos ng anak, wala tayong komunikasyon. Ayoko lalo maging kumpare ko yung... Di ba nagiinuman tayo, naimbita kita sa birthday ng pinanganak mo, kinakwento mo yung ari na sa... Ayoko kitang maging kaibigan. Gusto ko, pagkatapos na panganak, yun muna yung huling kita natin. Nakakatakot lalo pag dumadalo ka pa sa bahay.
Hindi na yun syempre pinag-uusapan. Ano na yun kumbaga parang professional tayo. So yung mga ganung parte, hindi na yun pinag-uusapan. Definitely hindi dapat siya pinag-uusapan.
Good point.
Hindi, okay sa midwifery ay obligay kasi not na-mention pa, sa simula pa lang, medyo kasi tama, na to for discussion lang to. Kahit yung mga police professional yun pag may binaril yun kontra na kriminal, nagkukwentuhan yun kung paano binaril. Pero pumalag pa kaya tinira ko sa agiliran Tapos gano'n. Hindi ko alam kung paano kwentuhan yun ng mga, di ba, parang, okay yung Tapos nung yung napanganak ko,
We're on the radio.
magkikita kami next week eh. Pero ganda nung...
This is not the podcast.
Parang ganun yun. Di mo, tayo ba may sinasabi tayo yung perfect imperfect vagina na sinasabi natin. Pepe, hindi lang anak na matatandaan yan. Natatandaan din lahat ng mga, pare yung pinanganak ko kahapon, ang ganda ng pagkakabuka ng paglabas, ang ganda eh. Tapos bumalik din kagad eh. Paano ko mawawala sa isip mo yung, ako yung mister, tapos dumalo
ka sa bahay year after year.
Nadalo ka sa bahay, tapos may tingin. Mare, kumusta na ba?
Actually, ngayon nga mo, Boss Alex, may nag-text sa akin si Mako yung...
Ang problema sa'yo ang problema sa akin yung ako ang mister sinasabi ko, wag kang masyadong ma-open dahil niisip ko yung magiging ugal, natin, pag halimbawa, pag nasa loob kita, ayan yung nagpaanak sa'yo.
Para sa akin
nakita mo na yung caps ng asawa ko. Hindi na natin mababalik ko. Nakita mo na yung caps ng asawa ko. And it's 4 caps na.
Hindi lang naman sa akin, sa mga midwife din na iba, ang primary goal kasi namin is ma-deliver ng safe yung baby and mother, safe sila. Yun ang pinaka-importante sa lahat. Makaligtas tayo ng buhay.
Pero may picture ba kayo ng mga pasyente nyo?
Ano po? Sorry, Boss Alex?
Sure kayo? Yung parang may database kayo ng mga picture, yung mga picture ng mga... Di ba may picture dapat yun for reference?
Actually, meron kaming ginagawang pictorial sa mga babies lang. Libre na yun sa amin eh.
Akala ko pati mga habang nanganganak.
So you bring a photographer into the movie?
Na-upload namin na, ganito kalaking baby, ganitong oras ng anak, thank you so much sa pagtitiwala, mga ganun lang.
Got it. All right. Thanks for the call.
Okay, pare.
Thanks, Alex. See you tomorrow. Later, midwife guy. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.
You know what though, and we gotta go. But the guy or caller has been really consistent. That I have a feeling the exposure on the radio show right now gets him more business. Because as much as we're questioning him and as much as I am kind of weirded out by it and you say as a female you're weirded out by it and Alex is throwing all the jokes, the guy's been consistently a gentleman the entire time. That I feel like people listening are going to be like, no, you know what? I do want that guy.
I'm not sure if I would go that far, but I have a respect for him. And no, seriously, I respect him, and he seems to do a good job, and he likes his job. He enjoys his craft. So good on him.
And he says all the right things.
Yes, yeah.
He says all the right things. And he's got a promo. He's got a photographer promo as well.
My promo, san ka pa? I mean, 7 beds, guys.
7 beds, maternity. Before you know it, by next week, they're 10 beds already because business is so good. We'll take a break. When we come back, we have more of the show. It is 8:46 on this Monday morning. You're listening to Good Times on Magic 89.9. Back after this.
Good Times with Mo and Samo.